At just 10 years old, that is when Prime Minister Saara Kuugongelwa-Amadhila first heard of the founding president Sam Nujoma, a moment that ignited her curiosity about colonialism and politics. A history lesson on the struggles for liberation and Nujoma's relentless quest for freedom captivated her, ultimately inspiring her to join SWAPO and pursue a career in politics. Despite her hopes for Nujoma's recovery, as he had pulled through several times before, Kuugongelwa-Amadhila has chosen to honor his memory by celebrating his remarkable life, emphasizing how Nujoma guided Namibia from the ravages of war to a peaceful, united nation. She says Nujoma's contributions laid the groundwork for essential legal and institutional frameworks, fostering socio-economic development, which has improved services. These include Vision 2030, as well as the National Development Plans.
It was the basis on which government policies were formulated under NDPs and implemented. So every NDP, which is the 5-year program, actually sought to take us towards the realization of Vision 2030. And in regard to that, we can see that we have surpassed many of the targets that we have set. If you look at the national rate of access to water, the national rate of access to education, the national rate of access to health care, the kind of services that are provided at our health care facilities. You can have kidney dialysis, you can have operations of all sorts and manners at our public facilities.
With a beaming smile, she reflects on Dr. Nujoma's charismatic personality, noting there was a key quality that helped Namibians to stay united. She says his strong leadership and resilience enabled him to implement plans for Namibia's future, including efforts to engage international partners. This includes making sure that enough qualified Namibian doctors are trained in the Soviet Union, and his determination, despite challenges in mobilizing women for a SWAPO party convention.
Also had educational centers in exile where people like ourselves, I was 12 years old, were sent to attend school. And then the SWAPO leaders went around to mobilize support for educational bursaries to enable us to study in universities across the world. In fact, some of the expertise that Namibia had immediately after independence were acquired through the arrangements made by SWAPO. Our first pilots, for example, were black Namibians that were trained by SWAPO. And when we were negotiating for a constitution, there was a draft that SWAPO brought. So this is all about vision. So he was saying here we are fighting for a country. Governing a country is not a walk in the park.
Kuugongelwa-Amadhila says she is blessed to have had strong leaders such as Nujoma, who are willing to give up everything to nurture her talents, provide her with a moral compass, instill values, and help shape who she is today. Sam Nujoma, NBC News.